My biggest fear is death. How it started was I lost my granddad, and I think ever since then I've kind of just, because I had a bad experience, I suppose it stemmed from there. So it's like a discomfort, more worried rather than being scared. I think it makes me feel quite anxious and maybe a bit panicked. Like if I visit the cemetery or whatever, I think it makes me feel quite panicked and quite upset. I think it's because I try and ignore it, so then when I have to face it, it's like a sudden emotion, if that makes sense. I don't I suppose because I'll ignore it, and then if it comes to like an anniversary or a birthday or Christmas and I have to go visit the cemetery, I don't like it. Like I'll try and get out of it, so I don't feel comfortable going. So I suppose in a way I don't really deal with it, I just ignore it. Before Christmas, my boyfriend took me up to the cemetery to put some flowers down, and I couldn't remember which cemetery it exactly was. I know where it is, and I know where it is if I drive past it, and I know where the grave is, but I just don't choose to remember like the key like facts about it, I suppose. So yeah, so I don't really deal with it, I just choose to ignore it, which isn't really healthy. So I just blank it out. Yeah and no, I suppose. Bit of a grey area. It's a bit of a grey area if I have nightmares or not, because when my first passed away, we got a phone call at, I think it was 5:15 in the morning, from the hospital to say that he'd passed away. So I used to have quite a lot of disturbed sleep, and I used to wake up during that time in the night. And then when I was having a dream, it was like the sense of loss, like reliving the moment kind of thing. So I guess it kind of is and isn't a nightmare. But I used to like have really disturbed sleep and not sleep very well, and yeah, I'm better now, but yeah, when it first happened, I suppose, because I didn't really know how to deal with it, it just, first ever death I've ever experienced really. So I suppose because I didn't really deal with it very well, I just used to wake up and stuff, so yeah. Maybe one day, if I actually deal with it.